Hey you guys, what is up? What is up? So we're gonna. I see everyone's coming on. Everyone is coming on right now, which is awesome, which is great. We're gonna get started. Yeah. So you guys, where you guys coming from? I know where you guys coming from. All right. Hey, okay. So we're gonna start. So how about this? We're gonna be talking about a lot of people have this pre-misconception of money, okay? Of how like they don't have. I understand like nobody, a lot of people don't have like access to money or anything, okay? But a lot of times it just starts in the mind, right? A lot of it starts just in the mind, okay? When you realize that money is like literally only one idea, like you're literally one ideal away from living the lifestyle you want. Do you realize that? Do you literally realize that you're one idea away from living a lifestyle that you want to live? Like it's crazy. It's so crazy how it all works. It's so much crazy, right? So you're literally just one ideal away, okay? You're one ideal away from living a lifestyle of how you want to, right? Like so if you really think about it, like if you think of like how money is the only idea, I want to give you an example, okay? So how about let's just go to the basics, the obvious examples like Uber, okay? They came up with a concept of how to replace, how to leverage the internet, how to leverage like the online world to and connect it with something traditional, something old, right? Like you can literally take that concept, the concept of mixing the old world with the new technology world, right? You can create these hybrids that just freaking create billion-dollar companies, right? So what Uber did was they took the old model of taxis, right? And they completely destroyed their entire industry by just taking the online world and mixing it. So now you can literally use apps to call up Ubers where and now people anybody can be a taxi person, a taxi driver, right? And get paid for it. Kind of like an affiliate model, right? And now Uber has everyone doing the work while Uber is like collecting some of the money, parts of the money from for the services that everyone else is providing, which is absolutely genius. Okay, one idea. Okay, I guarantee you that they didn't come up with that idea the first time. I guarantee they had tens, probably even hundreds of ideas before that, right? Facebook did the same thing. They discovered a place where they seen the place where they can create the offline with the online world, offline parties, and now they're able to take those parties and keep them going by going online, right? That was the whole concept of them, right? Of course, now it completely kind of went into a different, a greater direction, right? Even Airbnb, okay? People told I forgot the dude, the owner now. I forgot his name. I think it started with a J, right? But people told this dude, he went to angel investors, right? And guess what? People told the dude that no one will ever stay inside someone else's house. Like, no one will ever allow someone to stay in their house, like while they're living there, to stay in the next room, right? Because it's a lot of trust issues there, right? And first thought about it is you're right. I won't never let nobody stay in there, right? But that company is making millions right now. Okay, their company is so successful. People all around the world is doing this, right? Because they're cheaper than the hotels. So now you can literally rent out a room in your house. If you're not using a room, you can literally rent it out on Airbnb. And now you can have someone else, probably from a foreign country, come stay with you in that room, right? People told them that that would never work. Now look at them, right? So successful. That thing is booming right now, okay? So, like I said, money is just one idea, okay? Like most people don't know that you can literally put items on eBay, right? You can literally put items on eBay and and turn that into a profit, right? You can flip that into profit. You can go to yard sales and flip money for a profit, right? What I did before when I first got started, kind of online, well, a little bit after I got started online, just a small little bit, right? I didn't know anything about eBay. I bought a $20 course, right, teaching skills about eBay, right? And here's what happened. So I bought the $20 course. I went through it and everything. At the time when I first started, remember when you first started, right? You will go through anything because naturally you think it's gonna work. Some people go through scams the first time they start. Some people go through the real stuff, right? The first time they start. I thought what I was going through was completely real because it was kind of like me just beginning. And then after time and time, if you keep getting scammed, you're not gonna go through stuff, and you're gonna just be like, "This is not gonna work." You start being skeptical about everything, right? But here's what happened. I went through the course, and I implemented. I took action because naturally, when you first start, you think everything's gonna work. You think you're gonna make $1,000,000 when you first start. So you just go through it. You just like a little baby, right? That's exactly what I was. So I went through it. I put up the listings on eBay. But they showed it was a way like how to find good selling products, right? So I'm gonna give you how I did it. So you can probably even use this right now. I guarantee it still work, right? So look, this is exactly what I did, right? So I went on eBay, okay? So I needed to find a good selling product. So this is what I did first. I went on Google. Everybody knows Google. Do you know Google? I went on Google and I started searching on best selling products. It was around like October, November, December, the fourth quarter. Everyone knows the fourth quarter is the best. The number one time, the best time to be selling anything. If you have a pair of socks, if you have something that you knitted, a t-shirt or a sweater, you can sell literally anything in the fourth quarter, okay? So it was around the fourth quarter. So that it might not have had anything to do with my success when I did that, or it might not have. So here's what I did. I looked up best-selling products or best-selling toys or kids' toys, right? And at the time, it was the little Elsa dolls, right? Do you know the Frozen Elsa dolls? The movie Frozen, right? So look, this is what I did. No kids. So I seen it, and then it put it up on Walmart or something like that, and even on YouTube, it was like, these are the best selling toys. It was Elsa dolls plus some other stuff, but I only knew the Elsa dolls because my little niece, she loved Elsa, right? She loved the movie Frozen. She watched it like 3 times a day. I asked her if she's getting tired of it. She's never getting tired of it. But anyways, this is what happened, okay? So I seen the Elsa dolls on Walmart, right? And what I did was I went back to eBay and I listed that doll. I put up an image of that doll. Mind you, I never bought the product. Okay, this was what the course was. Okay, the course, it was based on about you buying products from Amazon or outsource or somewhere else, and you selling them on eBay at a markup price. That was the business model. I believe it's called arbitrage, or some people call it arbitrage, some people call it drop shipping. It is a difference between each one. I'm not too sure right now. I forgot the major difference between the two, but it is a difference, right? But that was the concept of what we were doing. That what they taught us. It was completely legal. It wasn't illegal. It wasn't nothing like people like just doing some black hat stuff. It was completely legal, right? You just buy. It's just like if I went to go buy these sunglasses, and then I say, okay, I don't want these anymore. I'm going to put them on eBay. It's the same process, right? But here's the thing. Here's the beauty about it. The thing about it, what made what this guy was teaching, right? He said that you never have to touch the inventory, right? You don't even have to touch it, right? You can literally purchase you can literally list the product on eBay as if you do have it, right? So you don't even have to have the product yet. So this is like validating the product before you create it or before you purchase it, right? So instead of buying a big giant room full of product and inventory, guess what? Now you can just list one of them online and see if it sells. And if it sells, you can list another one and see if it sells. And then when it sells, only if it sells, then you take the customer information, because the customer gives you their shipping address. You can see with the shipping address, you can see the state, their zip code, maybe their phone number, their name. You can see all of that, right? But you can't see their credit card, obviously, right? That would be weird, crazy. That wouldn't be good for anyone. So you can't see their credit card, right? But you can see all their shipping. You only need their shipping address, their state, their zip code, and their name, right? So it gives you all that when they purchase your product from eBay. And here's what happened: eBay pays you when the customer purchases. eBay pays you, but not instantly. But I'll tell you more about that. But they pays you, and what you would do, you would use your credit card. You would use your credit card and literally go to Amazon. But let's say with Amazon. You'll go to Amazon, right? And you will purchase the Elsa doll, and when you purchase it, you will use your credit card information, and you will click the button. You can click send as gift, right? So they wouldn't wrap it inside Amazon packaging, right? They wouldn't put all these extra things that shows that it came from Amazon. It would put it in basic packaging, and then you literally enter the customer name. You enter in their last name, you enter in their zip code, their state, and their address, right? So you enter all that information in, and you purchase that product with your own money, right? With your own credit card, and you have it sent to their address, right? So when they get it sent, everyone's happy, okay? You probably sold it to them for $40. You probably bought it for $5 or $10, right? You bought it for about $10, so you made like $30. You made $30 doing that, okay? And of course, there is fees and eBay fees, and probably taxes, right? So that whole $30 probably equates to like $20, probably. So hey, still a profit. You turned you made 10 into 20 or whatever, okay? So, but here's where I did, okay? That was the first product I had. So I said, okay, why can't I do this with Amazon? I mean, with other websites. So I did it with Walmart, right? So I went to Walmart. I searched for Elsa dolls, and it was even cheaper on Walmart. It was like $5, $7 or something like that. And I was selling for like $30, $40, right? And I remember I was at church, and my first sale came through, and I was like, what the heck? I'm here at church. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here, and I got $40. Like, I didn't have to go to work. I didn't have to get up and do none of this extra stuff. I just sat there. It's like you just sitting there and getting paid. Like in eBay, it has this ringtone. It'll say cha-ching when you get paid, and that's exactly what it did. And it didn't do that once, it did that multiple times, and I was like, oh my gosh. I remember showing my sister, and I was like, look at this. I'm getting paid for just sitting here. Like, this is ridiculous, right? So I kept doing that, and then being young, right? When you're young, you like, this is crazy. Is this legal, right? So I'm like, okay, how can I get more? You get greedy when you first start, and like you don't believe it. You think you gotta hurry up and take advantage of it. You think it's a loophole or something. So you think you gotta hurry up and take advantage of it before it's gone. So I'm like, okay, how can I get more? How can I do it on a bigger scale? So also I'm not sure if this part was in a course or not, or if I just came to this. This was the idea that I had. Remember, I said everything. You're just one idea away, right? So I think I came up with an idea, right? So I was looking on eBay, right? And I was like, dang, how is other people doing hundreds of thousands of dollars per month doing this? So I seen other people products when I was searching, trying to find other products to sell or whatever to do this same concept with. And then all of a sudden I don't know how I came across this, but I came across something called, it was like Life Pro heaters, right? And the first thought, I was like, dang, this dude is selling like 500 or even thousands or 2,000 and 3,000 of these heaters. And these wasn't cheap. They was like $100, $200 heaters. But I live in Tampa, Florida, right? So my first thing, I'm like, okay, people not gonna purchase no heaters, right? Nobody's gonna buy these $100, $200 heaters. It's hot down here in Florida, right? No one's gonna buy no heater in Florida. That was my mindset, right? But when you learn to change your mindset and stop thinking in your own bubble and start thinking about things at other people viewpoints in life and other people how other people see things and like just step and look above your horizon, guess what? Your mind start to open up. More ideas start to flow like clockwork, okay? That's why a lot of people say it's good to travel the world, because now you start to get new ideas, adapt new concept, see the pain and have empathy for other people that live in worse countries, right? That's why they say it's good to travel the world and things like that, and you like open up your horizon. But here's what happened. So I on eBay I came across the heaters or whatever. So I clicked on it, and then I noticed one thing. It was just one thing. It says see sellers other items. Okay, you can see all of the seller other items. So this one guy, it was a heater that he was selling like thousands of heaters for like 100 and 200 bucks, right? And then, so first to validate it, it also has another button where you can see all his recent sales. And I promise you not, look, it had sales where it was selling every single day. So it was like October. It was like October 23rd. It had a long list of sales for October 23rd, all $100 and $200. Then it had October 24th, long list, all these sales, October, like 20, 30 sales on October 24th. October 25th, long list sales. October 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. The whole month, it had long lists of like 20 sales every single day of like $100 and $200. I'm like, what the heck? This guy is making hundreds of thousands of dollars, selling his millions per year just on this one item on eBay, right? So I was like, okay, how can I like get this? How is he? How do I? Where is this item, right? Where is this item? So what I did, I clicked on that button, seller other items. I didn't notice that was there all this time. I clicked on it, and guess what? It gave me a long list of all his other stuff. So he didn't just have heaters. He probably had other types of heaters. He had more expensive heaters. He had less expensive heaters. He had other products in other industries or other niches, right? And I was like, what the heck? This guy is a powerhouse. So he had all these other different items besides heaters that's selling just as efficient as that heater. So you seen that one heater that was selling 10, 20 a day. He had other products doing the same thing. He had dozens of other products doing the same thing. So that equates to hundreds, even thousands of sales every single day that he was doing. He was probably he had to be making $1 million plus per month. He had to be making at least $1 million per month within his eBay account. I was like, what the heck? So I said, how can I just get a piece of this dude's stuff, right? So what I did, I looked up that same heater. I looked up all of them actually, and I came across this site. I seen that I can get the heaters, right? And what I did, I said, okay, I see the heaters. So I posted a listing on eBay of the heater that he had, the same heater, right? And I posted a list, and I kind of marked it a little bit below his, like I think like 50 cents. Trust me, if you mark it like a couple of cents below it, and people see that, people gonna pay a couple of cents more with you. It's crazy how it works, but they do. Okay, so that's what I did, and next in the course, that $20 course that I purchased, what happens is that what happens is that he teaches you how to it's kind of SEO, okay, search engine optimization, but it's like on-site optimization where you can literally optimize the listing, the title. It's the title tag. So when people search the item on eBay, you need to optimize it in a way where they searching your keywords, right? The more specific that you can optimize your title in a way where it's natural, where people naturally search that type of title, then your listing will be on the first page of eBay, right? When they search it, it would be on that first page, and that's what I was getting my listing on that first page, not just the first page, but at the top, like the top 3 spots. Those are the guys that make most of the money. Okay, it's kind of similar to Google, if you know about that, if you're familiar with that, right? So I got my listing on there. It was on the first page, right? And it was a little bit less than that guy is on, right? And what happened was, at the time, I was going to a college trip visiting other universities. And as we was visiting another, we was actually going to Tallahassee. I remember it specifically. We was going to Tallahassee, right? And I was on a bus, correct? And as I was on a bus, I remember my phone. I had my phone in my hand, right? It was, I think it was this phone right here, right? So I had this phone. I had that phone in my hand, right? And I was just on it, and the bus had Wi-Fi out because I always want to connect the Wi-Fi. I had Wi-Fi, and I was just on my phone, and all of a sudden, my phone started going cha-ching. I was like, "What the heck?" I was like, "Oh snap! I got another $40 sale of the frozen Elsa doll." Right? Remember the frozen Elsa doll? I said, "I got another sale," but turns out I looked at it, and it was like $114 sale. And at the time, $114, you're like, what the heck? Heck yeah. I'm on a bus riding to Tallahassee, pretty much kind of like vacation, going on vacation, riding to Tallahassee to visit these colleges and have fun. And I'm on a bus and I made $114. Do you see the power of that? Right? I'm like, what the heck? I just made $114 doing nothing really. I just did the work one time. I set up the listings and I went through and found a product that was working, right? And then I put it up on eBay and I sold it for $114, right? And then I was like, cool, this is crazy. So as we was continuing going on, again, it said cha-ching. This time it was another sale for like $97, another heater, because I put up multiple heaters. And again, cha-ching, another $200 sale. Cha-ching, another $100 sale. And the whole trip there, it was going cha-ching, right? By the end of that entire trip, when I came back home, I think it was about like over $1,000 that I had made, right? I was like, what the heck? This is crazy. And of course, I still had the while I was at the hotel in Tallahassee, right? I was in a hotel fulfilling the orders because I have to still physically go and take my credit card and go back to the website and purchase I gotta purchase the heater and get their information and send it to them. And here's why they was purchasing. These guys that was purchasing, because I was getting some comments back because they were coming in so fast. People was needing a heater right now, and I was late on filling in their shipping and getting it to them, so they would comment bad comments. They was like, "Dude, I'm in South America, or I'm in the Antarctica, or they would be in these cold places. I'm in Boston right now, and it's cold down here, and I'm freezing." And instantly, I realized that I was like, "Oh snap! All these people that's buying, they're not from Florida. They're from across the world right now, where it's snowing, where it's super cold. And right now in Florida, it was super hot." So I was like, wow, it helped me open up my horizon, right? So I kept back from the Tallahassee's trip. I was still getting these sales, right? These sales were still coming in. I was like, what the heck? These sales is still coming in, right? So in less than 2 weeks, I had over $4,000 made in my eBay account just off the heaters. I completely the Elsa dolls, I had a few of those. I even put up some Elsa bites, some bites that I was selling with Elsa frozen bites or whatever, right? And those was even getting a couple of sales. Those was like $100 bites right there. But the heaters was the big things that was getting the sales, right? So I was getting these sales and everything, and like everything felt great, right? I was like, wow, this is amazing. But that's the concept of how everything is like just one idea. You're literally just one ideal away, okay? You're one idea. Like, I just had that little idea out of all the other stuff I was trying. Then that one thing, that one $20 course made, so it's a profit of over $4,000, okay? Now, mind you, there wasn't $4,000 straight in the bank account or anything like that. Of course, it was it had a profit margin with purchasing the heaters and the shipping and all that. It had it's short in my profit, the net profit, obviously, right? But that's not what I want you to focus on. I want you to focus on the fact that it only takes one idea to really make it to really break through, right? To really generate some extra cash, right? Look at it like this: if you take your yearly, if you all right, let's say this, the tech academics tuition is like, I think it's 10 or $12,000, right? And so a lot of people are gonna say, well, I don't know how to promote no $12 or $10,000 course, right? Or if you're trying to get inside tech academics, you would say, $10,000 $12,000, that's too much money to be investing, right? That's too much money. So you're telling me that's too much to invest into your future, into your business, right? The first thing. And secondly, if you take that, let's say $10,000, right? If you take that $10,000 that you need to invest into your business, and you take that and turn it into your yearly income, right? Turn that into your yearly income. Right now, take that $10,000 that you said is too much to invest, turn that into your yearly income. Now ask yourself, is that too much? Now you're saying that's not enough money. You're saying that's not enough money to give for me making a year. $10,000, that's a little bit of money to be making every year. $10,000 is nothing, right? That's what you're telling yourself now. Now you're mad that you took that $10,000, turned to your yearly income. Now keep that same mindset right now. Now take that $10,000 and turn it back into the amount that you need to invest. Now you're saying, wow, $10,000 really isn't a lot of money. $10,000 really isn't a lot of money to invest, right? If you look at it like that and you change your mindset, everything starts to change, you guys. Everything completely starts to change, right? Imagine if you took, same thing with a car or a house, right? If you want a lot of you probably have a car, or you probably have a house or an apartment, right? The average car, brand new car, is like $18,000, right? A lot of people, it behooves me to see that a lot of people is able to get these $18,000 cars. It's like a brand new car, a nice, decent car, right? A lot of people are able to afford that, right? They say that I can afford the car, but guess what? They can't afford to pay $10,000 into their business, right? If you can make it where you can purchase that car, right? The reason why you got that car, because you seen that car as something that I need. It's something that has to be done, right? If you look at your business the same way, you will easily be able to afford an investment of $10,000 for your business. You understand? Same thing with a house or an apartment. Houses can cost tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, right? And you can say you will find a way to get that house or that apartment, because guess what? You need it. You need shelter or something like that, right? You will find a way to get that, because to pay that money so you can get that house or apartment. But in a business, you're not looking at your business in the same level. If you take that business and look at that same level as your car that you need, as the house that you need, if you take that business and say, I absolutely need it, I have to have it, this has to be done, you will find a way to get that $10,000 investment. Do you understand? Like, as I'm helping you guys open up your mind a little bit, right? So this is like the mindset things that helps you to open up your horizon, that helps you like think about like more ideas, okay? So like these things actually work. You need to like go through these things and actually like let it work. Just let it resonate. Let it just go out there, okay? Because you guys, they absolutely work, right? So you guys, again, things is like money is only an ideal, okay? Money is only an ideal. The dude that told me that was Chris Rock, okay? I learned that from Chris Rock, and ever since I learned to think in that way, you guys, things never been the same, right? That money is only an ideal. Like, if you really think about it, not just money, but anything that you do. If you want to accomplish anything in life or do anything, like you're only one ideal away from doing it, right? Just sit there and come up with the idea, okay? Don't worry about you taking weeks to plan out something, okay? Not planning at all is planning to fail, okay? You gotta really realize that, okay? It's okay to plan. It's okay if you plan. If you some of the biggest promotions are planned for months, even a year plus, right? Just for one day or 1 week of a promotion, right? Think of a great idea would be Pokemon Go. A lot of people was like, wow, Pokemon Go just came out of nowhere. Pokemon Go just blew up and start being on everyone's phone and everyone started to use it and it's so great, it's so popular, so fast. Millions and millions of downloads almost instantly overnight, right? Most people think that it was just an overnight success. Most people do not know that Pokemon Go, it was planned years in advance. It was actually a pre-version before Pokemon Go that was released, right? Kind of like a beta version that was released before Pokemon Go to see how it works. They was testing in waters. They was trying to see. They was planning out what influencers that they need to use Pokemon Go first, so that everyone else that they celebrities in industry, like the celebrity face, right? So when they use it, all their followers just instantly just jump on. They plan everything out. Most people do not even know that, but that's exactly how it went. Okay, so you guys, again, change your mindset. Everything is only one ideal. Like, you're literally one ideal away from achieving the dreams, the life that you want, and like everything will literally lines up by itself. Okay, so with that being said, you guys go out and come up with that one idea. Just come up with that one idea. Okay, actually you're going to come up with multiple ideas, and then you're going to pick, it's only one of those ideas out of the bunch is going to be the winner. Okay, so keep on going, keep trying. It's going to be way better than you think. Okay guys, so with that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day, and let's rock it. Let's rock on, you guys. We're going to be great. See you later.